What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 113 of Special Conditions, the TCG podcast where our love for competing and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Tuesday, June 14th, 2022. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I am joined by my co-host, as always, Ken Pescator. How are you, sir?
I am well. How are you, Adam? What's going on? How are you?
What's going on?
What's the good word?
Well, the good word is cards are in abundance around me. There's so much stock.
You were bragging about this, and they're not abundant around me in any way, shape, or form, and that's not fair.
It's
not fair.
Maybe you should get your eyes checked. I don't know if that's...
What?
You know.
They're not here, Adam. It just doesn't work like that for me. It doesn't allow me to go shopping. It's not possible.
It's because you're not in the stores. You have to actually go in the stores to see these things.
Oh.
All right, folks. On today's episode, we're going to talk Palkia V-Star from Astral Radiance, because that's going to be our card of the week.
And didn't you pull a Palkia V last week?
I did. Now I need to pull the V-Star, so I bought another pack of Astral Radiance.
Okay.
And I'm hoping it's in here. I hope. It was from a blister pack, so it better be. And in the Melbourne Regionals, all eight decks were Palkia. What? Did nobody bring their Pikachu to the event? Come on.
I was exceptionally shocked when I saw those lists, for sure. I was not expecting that at all. And it's
one of those things. A lot of the top tier players can see something, and if it's consistent and it works, consistency's king. So if it works and it's super fast and it can beat the top couple of decks, that's a good deck. And a lot of these players that went to this event, I can almost guarantee you a lot of people were trying out Darkrai. A lot of people were trying out this, trying out that. It's hard because there's so many new cards, and a lot of people just said, all right, I'm going to play this. I'm going to play that. I'm going to put this in my deck and try to make it better. But it turns out Palkia is good. But now it's on everybody's radar, so people will be playing something Lightning or something like that.
Yeah, I think you're
Jackpot,
probably very right.
The chat.
Yo, Jackpot's in the chat.
In the chat.
Yo, Jackpot went to go see freaking Kraftwerk 3D tonight. I'm very jealous. That's why I'm able to yell and make noise here, because no one's home. I have the place to myself and running around in my underwears.
Oh, geez, not again. But yeah, like Justin was saying, a lot of the decks were 2/2 Palkia lines. They weren't so if one was prized, they only needed one to get this to go, which is insane. But you have Radiant Greninja, lots of things. Let's take a look real quick on TCG Player. And let's look at the card. Let's look at it.
And it's really nice. So hold on, let me share.
All right, while you're saying that, we're gonna rip into some packs.
Wait, what do you mean?
I know. I'm sorry.
We can't do that yet. That's too soon.
It's too soon.
Too soon, Adam.
We're gonna rip into some packs. Ken has. I opened all mine already that Tish sent me, so I got another one.
Well, we're gonna do that in a minute. We're gonna
gonna open packs.
Don't jump the gun here, Adam.
Charizard is the featured Art of the Week card. There's a lot of Charizard cards. The 2022 Pokemon Illustrator Contest had 10,830 entries, but a winner has been announced and chosen. Pokemon TCG sold a record-breaking amount of cards in 2021, so we'll talk about that.
Yep.
Finally, we'll take a look at the cards that are available on PokemonCenter.com.
All right. Well, we
got
to talk about
back
to Palkia here. So, these are great looking cards, and Adam, this is the card you pulled last week.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like a near mint holofoil, $13.95.
What a bargain!
And that's because it took the top 8 spots, so everybody's like, I need two of these. I gotta have them.
So let's talk about this card. What's up? Oh my god, I keep blocking it. What's up with the V? Does this thing have any merit to it, or is this just like you got to get it evolve up to?
Well,
the
let's look
V-Star?
at the V first. Okay, for 1 water, rule the region. Search your deck for a stadium card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. That is not the best. That is not the greatest.
No, it's not.
For 1 water or for 1 colorless and 2 water, Hydro Break does 200 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Not that bad.
Not the greatest. But now look at the HP, right? 220. We've talked about that being the offensive sweet spot, right? So when you're playing offense, you want to try to hit that 220, 230 range because that's usually a knockout of a sub VMAX or a sub V-Star card.
Exactly.
This is exactly it. So a lot of offense that this thing is going to be facing is going to be trying to do 220 damage. So it's just important to keep note of that because you're going to kind of be in the danger zone, so to speak, of being taken out.
Now let's take a look at the V Max.
Yep. Hold on.
Just kidding.
Second.
It's a V Star.
It's a V Star.
I'm so used to V Maxes. So the V Star is sitting at a whopping 280 for hit points. For two water energies, it has Subspace Swell, does 60 damage plus. This attack does 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. I know we talked about this. I feel like I think it was last week where we talked about it. It was like a better Suicune.
Yep.
So I mean, you can hit for another 260 damage, which is insane. And then with a choice belt, that literally one shots an Arceus. But aside from that, it's got this crazy V-Star ability called Star Portal. During your turn, you may attach up to 3 water energy cards from your discard pile to your water Pokemon in any way you like.
Yeah, this was painful to watch happen in the TCGO. Like, it's just bringing energies out. It's just like, yep. You're getting set up, and I'm just ready to get wasted. But look at the dip here in the pricing history, right? So it was
it's at its lowest,
and then it's like, it's on the way up now because of Melbourne, and I would assume that we're going to see this continue to rise as this deck becomes more popular. And just to look at the different forms of the card here, we didn't talk about this, but look at this incredible like MC Escher style alt art on the Palkia V. So if you're watching this, if you're watching this on video form, thank you so much. We appreciate everyone in the chat. It's really popping off right now, and audio format will be out in a couple days, so you could always catch that. If you're listening to the audio format and you want to see this in the flesh and see this stuff in video form as we talk about it, you can check out video on demand on YouTube and on our Twitch. Links are in the bio of the podcast. But what do you think of the art of this regular card, like the one that you pulled, the V, and then looking at the V-Star and, of course, the whatchamacallit, the secret rare.
The secret rare is so...
Well, do we call this a secret rare or do we call this the hyper rare? I call these the hyper rare.
Yeah, it's just a hyper rare. So, I don't like the hyper rare.
But TCG player always calls them secret rare. I don't like that because when I look at the gold cards, that's what I consider the secret rare, right?
Yeah.
Because it's post-numbered.
Even the secret... Like, it's just it makes me so angry seeing these gold versions. It's just like, really? It's the same exact card. You just made a gold border around it. And it's like, you didn't even try to make a different card. You didn't try to make it like...
Yeah. Well, I get a little bummed. The V cards typically get the treatment with like a full art and a alt art. But the V-Star or whatever, they don't. So it's kind of lame that they didn't really switch this up too much. So from an artistic perspective, this card isn't really... really all
and
that.
It's not even shiny. You know what I mean? Like the past gold cards have been shiny Pokemon.
But what you can't argue with, Adam, I'm going to jump over to Limitless TCG, and I'm going to look at the Melbourne Regionals winner list here. And you can really tell how isolated Melbourne is, where no one really travels from out of country because it's like a 435-hour flight to get there. But look at this top 8, dude. Palkia. Then 3 through 6 is Palkia Inteleon. 7th is back to Palkia. And 8th is Palkia Inteleon. So just absolutely dominating the top 8. And I want to pull up a couple of these lists here, because I did see some pretty significant differences, and what I think will make Palkia be a consistent threat is the fact of how well it plays with others, right? So, like, let's look at the top team list, right? So, this is Christian's, right? I think this is Christian's. But look at this. So, for Mew. So, he's running Mew. The 2-2 V star, like you said, it's an efficient thing. You don't need to run a 3-4 line.
Yep. And
then you have 2 Crobat V, 2 Diancie, a Radiant Greninja, a Suicune, a Starmie V, a Lumineon V, a Pumpkaboo, and a Galarian Zigzagoon.
Go over the Diancie real quick.
So Diancie has the ability Princess's Curtain. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever your opponents play a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to your benched basic Pokemon.
So that's the same thing that Articuno did when I was playing the Lapras deck. So in my head, I'm like, why would you play this? But it's because it's a colorless attack. You get to draw cards off of it, so it's consistency. And it's got a 1 retreat versus a 2 retreat.
But is this really also to protect the setup of your Palkia Vs, right?
Yes.
Your origin?
Yep. So they can't pull it out.
Giggity. All right, let's look at the next list here. Again, for Mew. Same, very similar looking list here. A little bit more efficient. Well, let me go to this next one. All right, here's where Inteleon comes in. So now you start to see some diversity. 3-4 line. Actually, a 4-3 line, right? 4 Sobble, 3 Drizzle, and then you have both Inteleons. Radiant Greninja. Adam, pronounce this word for me. Iskew, right?
Iskew.
A Manaphy and 1 Crobat
But
V.
go back to the Iskew. All right, so that has Block Face. It does 70. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon.
Oh. So this little 120 hit point card could be like a card that could, right?
Yes, but
because it could stand up to some beef.
Yeah. So that's not a bad card.
And obviously with the Inteleon engine here,
you go get whatever you want.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I could not believe that this thing took the world by storm here at
We'll scroll down real quick. See, is there any others? Oh, yeah, there's 2 more.
Yep, 14 and 16. So
top
it was
16 had 8, 9, 10.
10. 10 of the top 16.
6 other decks made it.
Yep. Frostmoth Inteleon box deck in 9th place. That's very interesting.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yep. And then there was a couple Mew Genesects and a Gengar deck as well. But just absolutely insane. You know, we talked about how many episodes did we do in a row when we were talking about Mew being at the top, right? Mew.
Yeah,
and then,
so many.
And then then that started to the tide started to change a little bit, and we started to see some different stuff. And now this. So I don't know what this can mean for things like going into the North American Championships, which are this weekend. I don't know what this is going to mean for things going back out post North American Championships, but I'd reckon, Adam, that this thing will be a force to contend with for a long time. And if you're not building an Origin Form Palkia deck right now,
you need to be able to beat it.
You need to be able to beat it. And I don't know the Arceus decks, what they can really do. Like, I don't know. I don't know what can counter this well based on
Arceus with something lightning. And then you just go after basic. You just go basic and.
Oh yeah, Justin said Milwaukee is this weekend. North American Championships is the weekend of Pokemon Dino Community Day. So yeah, Milwaukee next weekend, then North American Championships. Yo, you think this is going to dominate Milwaukee? Probably, right?
I'm sure it will be everywhere. So if you can't beat it.
But are these people that were previously playing, like prior to the release of Astral Radiance? What were these people using, right? Because I'm sure they were still playing.
Mew.
Probably Mew, right?
Yeah.
Whew. I don't know, man. I just think this is really cool. It's good to see a shakeup, right?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I think that's that keeps things going. You were just saying last episode, you're like, there are too many stale decks. Like there's too few decks just winning every single week in and week out. So now we have this, and it'll probably take a tournament or two for the community to create counter decks to this that actually work before you start to see other things start peppering their way back.
Yeah, because that's the trick. Because you have to be able to beat the other decks as well. You can't just, I'm going to play electric and just win. You have to play something with electric to be able to win. Because you have to have a strategy versus all these other decks. Because those are still relevant.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there's still Darkrai. So, like, you need grass to go against Darkrai, or you need to be able to hit those high numbers. Jolteon? Is Jolteon going to one-shot it? Because if not, it's not going to do it. Because you need to be hitting...
No,
okay.
Yeah, Jolteon cannot one-shot it.
No, because Jolteon's going to hit it for 100. Well, 200, but it still has 80,
still 220
80 points left.
280.
I mean, I guess if you could spread enough damage, yes, they'll one-shot you, but you need to be able to...
but what if you're protecting from the bench damage? Yeah. Ooh, man, this is spicy, dude.
Yeah, because if
I like it.
Yeah, see, if they've got Manaphy, Jolteon can't hit it. You really do need to play like the baby Jolteon to stop the water abilities.
Wow. No, this is going to be cool. Milwaukee's going to be interesting.
Vikavolt item lock? Oh, nobody's supposed to say it out loud. Justin, gosh, now the people know. Now they know how to stop this. Because I don't know if you noticed that all of those decks had 4 Mews in them and those search for item cards.
Yes. The Vikavolt V deck that we talked about last week.
Don't share that with anybody. Gosh.
Yes, okay. That would be... You imagine if a deck that was popular at the onset of the rotation, the format rotation, like that was a September-October deck, right? If that comes back, that would be so awesome. That would be so cool. Very, very cool, Adam. Very, very cool. But I think now we can officially open some cards.
Okay, but I wanted to say, because it's been bothering me since we started. So your camera looks like it's a little blurry.
Does it?
It does.
Really?
And I don't know if it's like you touched it, but it was fine at the beginning.
What did I do? Did I break it? Hold on. I'm going to go into my OBS settings up in here and see if I needed to do something with the focus. So I apologize if I'm blurred out. But you
so Adam, why don't you
I was going to say, why don't you go ahead and...
I'll open my pack. And I'm going to crack into it. All right. Code card. Don't look at it. I know you already saw it. Z26RQ9Z JZ4 NRL. Good luck, trainers. All right. Metal Energy. Gardenia's Vigor. Wishcash. Craniodos. Your camera looks good. It's back to normal. Hoot Hoot. Cricketot. Pseudo-Wudo, Combi, Girifloon. Oh, why am I'm not even showing it to any... I'm not showing it to the camera for the audio listeners. I was just focused on the audio listeners. I got the character art, or the gallery art, Galarian Obstagoon with Piers.
Wow. Oh, that's a good looking
And then
card.
the rare is a Regieleki.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Did you read your code?
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I have a Fusion Strike, and I have a white code card. So, holding it up to the camera. So, if you want to get this one, you got to watch the video. So, good luck with that.
Oh.
And, Yeah, I'll kind of keep this to myself here, and I'll see what we you know what, I'll go here, see what we pull. Fire Energy, Gliscor. We have Senna Scorch.
Oh, I know.
What is that? What?
No, Just Will's saying in the chat that I need to build a Reggie deck. But little
Fusion
does he
Strike,
know that I
Shelmet.
used to play a Reggie deck.
Did you?
Yeah.
Drillbur, Bunnelby. Man, I can't read this way. My screen is too small. Mudkip. Caterpie.
Reverse Hollow. Persian. And a Huntail Rare.
Well, Adam, you can't win them all. I think that's the definition of not winning them all. Is some doo-doo.
So hang out with us and.
But I'm not like Adam, and I'm not gonna open a second pack. Just for the
purposely
sake of it.
only bought one, so I wouldn't have that urge, because I don't have any, and I put all the other stuff in storage, so I literally can't open up packs.
Awesome. Well, thank you to our executive producer Tish Smith for sending some packs our way and making this segment possible. Adam is already Tish said in the chat, I guess I need to send better packs. No, you send the best packs. They are the best no matter what, because they come with
was
love.
unsure of what I was supposed to do with them until, because we were just opening packs and doing packs on the Monday night Zoom call. So
yeah, well, that's you, because you open more than one every time. But all right, Adam, let's move on to our next segment, which is going to be Art of the Week. Then we'll take a break. Then we'll talk about the Illustrator Contest. I know Justin's going to be very excited for that. We'll talk about some stats for 2021, and we'll talk about Pokemon Center. But I do want to talk about this Art of the Week, because this is an exciting one, and I think this I picked some interesting cards. So Art of the Week this week is Charizard, and I guess I can go back to this card, this screen here. So. There is 196 results in the Charizard search on TCG
that counts
Player.
like reverse hollows and like this
reverse hollows
card.
and the promos and stuff like that. So, but either way, there's a lot of options here. So we can only do 4, and I was like, I got to choose the base set one. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to choose the typical stuff. I want to do something a little more modern, and I don't know. I picked some interesting ones. So let's run through what I picked. And the first one is Mega Charizard EX from Generations. And the reason I picked this one is because this was one of my son's favorite Mega Charizard cards. He's a huge Charizard fan growing up, and this card was like one of his. He just thought that it saying the name of the attack in Japanese going across the card was the coolest thing ever. So this card is just like, I don't know. It's just kind of an important one. $24 on TCG Player, so
that's
not terrible.
Bad.
No, I remember this card was like $100. But the illustrator on this one is 5 Bond Graphics, and this is like one of those artist collectives, collaboration things. But they've been doing cards since Black or White, and what I learned here is they've done 1,417 cards. So granted, it's a collective of artists, right? But it's just since Black and White. But they're actually a studio that works within Creatures. Like, they're a sub-studio of Creatures. So,
wow.
No wonder. Oh, the $24 was for a damaged card? Hold up. Where does it say damaged? Did I miss it?
Oh, damaged holofoil right there.
Damaged holofoil. Interesting. Where's others like it? Damaged, moderately played, 26. Damaged, heavily played. Yo, where are the good ones here? Limited play, $40. All right, we're getting there. Hold up. Let's go.
Lightly played. That one should be fine. About $40.
Yeah, $40, $50 moderately played, lightly played 56. All right, so they still have some good value, but this card was super cool. But 5 Bond, they got the in, yo. They're a Creatures company, so no wonder they make so many cards. So this card was very important to me because it just reminds me of my son. All right, the next one that I picked here is Charizard from Pokemon Go, from the Pokemon Go set. And
ooh,
I
these
think
are coming out shortly.
This is coming out on July 1st, so I'm very jelly to everyone that's getting these cards. I do not have anything pre-ordered. So I'm a little bummed. I'm gonna have to piecemeal this stuff together. But end design, and this is kind of the theming here that I chose with the artists. So another design group, right, that has multiple artists involved, but end design has designed more than 10% of the total cards in the Pokemon Go expansion. So what is there, 79 cards?
So they probably did 10.
They did 9, 10 cards, something like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. The style of these cards, like if you look at the other sets that they've done, the brush strokes of like the texturing of the cards looks very realistic, the lighting. So in this Pokemon Go set, how they're doing the real world Pokemon mashup thing, it just blends really, really well. And it just makes the Pokemon feel very immersed in the background, even though it's not a photograph background, it kind of feels that way. So, but as we talked about at the top of the show, or was it on Lured Up? Look at the price, $399 pre-sale on the Charizard card. It'll be definitely interesting. No, we'll revisit this on July 2nd, a day after the set comes out, and see where it is. Whew. Makes me shiver looking at these prices, though. All right, this next one. This one is Charizard VMAX from Shiny Fates, the Shiny Vault. Adam, how many of these did you pull?
None.
Wow. This is a big card for a lot of people. This was a big chase card. And that's why
it's
I
gone
wanted to do
down
it.
in price, which is nice to see. I think it's like 95, 94. Oh,
$119
just kidding.
from Near Mint.
Just
so
kidding.
this is Charizard VMAX from the Shiny Vault. Aki CG Works is the name of the illustration group. And again, this is more than one. This is a collective. So I think that's pretty cool. That's why I did it. Illustrated 113 cards since Unbroken Bonds. And with the exception of like 3 or 4 trainer cards, every card in their portfolio was a GX, V, VMAX, or V-Star. So all of these like really over-the-top designs, colors, that's where this, I guess, Aki CG Works. I think that's how you pronounce it. They kind of lean into that whole vibe, so it's really cool. But yeah, holy moly, $119 still. So definitely holding value.
Yeah.
And look. Wow. In just in April it was $135. So yeah, it's on the dip.
Well, then they came out with the reprints, so it's slowly
true.
going down.
Yeah, this is true. All right, and finally, I had to pick this one just because I love this card so much. I just love the art, and it's Charizard from Vivid Voltage. Again, a modern card.
Vivid Voltage.
You don't necessarily think of right? Isn't this from Vivid? Oh, it's Cosmic Eclipse. Cosmic Eclipse, not Vivid Voltage. No, it is Vivid Voltage.
Cosmic Evolve. No, just Cosmic kidding. Evolve. No, you're right. So, it's Vivid Voltage.
Yeah, it's Vivid Voltage. But this one, I just love the fact that it's not like a trainer gallery card, but it still has Leon in it.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I love when you see trainers in the cards and it's not a trainer gallery card.
Yes. So it's like very subtle. I just love this card. Charizard in action, blow and flyer, I wrote. But the illustrator is Ryuta Fuse, who's been doing cards since Cosmic Eclipse, has done over 60 cards, and all of their cards have this comic style where it's very like in action style drawings, which are really, really cool. So I totally dig the style. I just love that it has Leon, and I don't know. I just think that it's really neat. I love whenever that happens, and like you said, that it's not an actual trainer gallery card. It just is what it is. But scanning this list of Charizard cards on TCG Player, Adam, were any of these cards jump out at you as
the
some
one
of your
from
favorites?
Dragon? It almost doesn't look like a Charizard.
From Dragon?
It might be in the next page or two.
I don't see it. I don't know where it is. Dragon Majesty?
No, go to the next page. Yeah, I think it's the next page after that. And it should be in the middle somewhere.
Oh yeah, Dark Charizard's badass.
I know
too.
There's so many. Okay, it's the next page after that.
Of course it is, Adam.
Of course it is. It looks old. It's right there. It's right there.
This one. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right? Like, at first, it's like, I don't even know what that looks like.
Yeah, it almost looks like a negative, like a reverse image. Very, very cool. But that's Charizard.
Says that was preparing us for the trainer gallery cards.
Yeah, right.
But we already had the trainer gallery cards in Cosmic Eclipse, which came out prior to Vivid Voltage.
This is true. But yeah, those are. I figured we picked Charizard there. You can't go wrong with Charizard. But Adam, I say we take a break, and then we come back. We talk about the goodest of boys in the Illustrator Contest, because we do have some good boys, and we'll talk about some stats for 2021. We'll talk about Pokemon Center, and we'll wrap this joint up. What do you say?
All right, sounds like a plan. We'll be back right after these messages. Just kidding.
It's just music.
Back. Yeah,
it's just music.
Listen to it. Enjoy it. And we are back. Thank you so much for that break. We are refreshed. We drank some water, or at least I know I did. But if you didn't drink water and you vibed out to those tunes, take a sip of water. Take a breath. Enjoy life.
Yes.
All right, little housekeeping before we continue. This podcast is powered by Patreon. Check ours out over at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 is going to get you access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And that $1, you find all Patreons, they're all eligible to participate in our monthly Pokemon Go and TCGO prize tournaments. Registration's in the Discord. We hope to see you there. We have a TCGO tournament kicking off shortly. And
I'm playing, Adam.
I'm going to bring some spice. I hope somebody brings Palkia. But just not Justin. Justin, don't bring Palkia.
Yeah, tell them now. They're in the chat. No, do not bring Dex Delbini. Hey, yeah. I'm bringing Urshifu. Rapid Strike Urshifu. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right. We want to give a huge
super excited.
Thank you to our gym leaders. Absolutely Ryan, Grant, Jamal, Midcarpe Diem, Sue, Tish, TN Comics Wiz, Turtle Power, and Big Zom Minus. And an even bigger thank you to our executive producer, Tish Smith, who is in the chat. Tish Hype. Okay? Can we get Tish Hype in the chat, please?
And to everyone that is in the chat, thank you so much. Please take a moment to drop us a follow on Twitch. We would greatly appreciate it. And, if you consider subscribing, if you've got Amazon Prime, you have Prime membership, you can hook up to an account once a month. We would love it if you spent your Amazon and gave us some of that Jeff Bezos money. We'd appreciate it.
And make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for links to everywhere you can connect with us, grab some merch, and leave us a review. That would be fabulous, and you get to see our faces every time you go to it.
And you can see the blog for Special Conditions 113, just like we're recording right now. And you can check out the artwork for all the Palkia cards, all the Charizard cards, and then we can talk about more stuff like we're going to get into right now, Adam. Are you ready to talk about the Illustrator Contest?
Yes. I am very, very ready to talk about the Illustrator Contest.
So we visited this twice over the last couple months. So I think when they got to the top 500 and then the top 100, something like that.
I thought it was 300 and then the top 100.
300 and 100. You're right. But Adam, the winner is this incredible Arcanine here from Rend. The artist saying, "It's such an honor to receive this award. I'm really thankful, really happy because it took a lot of trial and error to draw this piece in a way that depicts the Pokemon in a lively manner. I won't let this result get to my head, and I will continue to work hard to draw good illustrations." Very, very humble.
But look at this. Look at this. The sunlight.
Wow.
And like the specks and the pollen in the air is shown off by the sun. Like, that is insane.
So amazing. I don't know. I think this was definitely one that we had both picked as like a high in the running, right? And Justin just got the oversized or the life-size plush for Arcanine.
Yeah, that is wild.
Dude, absolutely insane. But all right, if you continue scrolling down here, Adam, our next one up is this incredible Greninja. What do you think of this?
I like it because it's got the other evolutions in it.
In the background, kind of swooping and running and kind of stuff like that. Yeah, I like it as well. Definitely a different vibe as the Arcanine.
Correct, yeah.
But I don't know. It has a different look. And I don't know. I don't know how this was done. This looks like it was done with almost, this isn't a knock on the artist, but it almost looks like kind of like rudimentary means, like as far as the design is done. And that's what I like about it. And that's what makes it cool that it plays second. Like it looks, it just looks very grassroots. I really dig it. Really, really dig it. And the judges even call out what you did, Adam. It says, the unique art style draws my eyes to the illustration. If you look closely, you could see Froakie and Frogadier in the background. And if you wonder if Greninja is monitoring the pack and what it's thinking about, you get a feeling there's a story here. Yes. I absolutely agree. Very, very cool illustration. The artist, first runner-up, Japan, Taiga Kasai. Here's the first runner-up in the U.S. What do you think of this?
It's totes adorable.
It's Bulbasaur, and the cutest version possible of Bulbasaur hanging in the tree. And
I like that it's just like shaking all the applin.
Yep, little Bulbasaur chilling below, which is really cool. So that one,
and
I
like that they have three.
Like
look. There's literally 4 different emotions or like facial expressions in there. So I really like that.
This one over here is worried. This one's happy. This one's shocked. It's just like, you're gonna get hurt, Bulbasaur. But this Bulbasaur has no cares in the world except give me some Applin. All right, now the way they did this contest was they gave specific Pokemon for each of the artists to draw, so that way they had like a baseline. I think, Greninja was in there, Arcanine, Bulbasaur, some of the starters, Cramorant was one. So we're gonna see a lot of the same Pokemon here because that's what the illustrators were all working on. But we have here another Arcanine. This time, this one's chilling with an Oddish. It's really sweet. It's really cool. This one, to me, is an amazing, amazing illustration, but it doesn't seem like a card art to me. Right? Like, was this designed to be card art, or was this just designed to be fan art contest?
See, I feel like...
Arcanine.
No.
Arcanine. Put the syllable.
He said Arcanine. It's Arcanine. No, but, like... If this Arcanine was like, I feel like if the light wasn't shining, like as if somebody took a spotlight and was like showing it off on the top of his head,
right?
Like, oh, are you sleeping? It's like a police officer looking at it. Are you sleeping? I feel like if it was like a cutout and it was more like of a moon in the background and just like a little bit more subtle, instead of it being like a huge light focus.
So, Adam, what you're saying is if it was a completely different...
If it was a completely different drawing, I think it would have won.
I don't know. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love this art. It's a curled up Arcanine with an Oddish sleeping, kind of nestled into it, and it's super cute.
Yeah.
It just strikes me as a piece of Arcanine fan art and not potential card art. Justin saying in the chat, it does feel like fan art. What Pokemon cards besides Snorlax is sleeping? That is a good one. I don't know. That's not something often you see. Raw Straws is the name of the artist. Now here's one, Adam, that both of us called out when we first looked at the top 300.
Yeah.
And this was like this hypercolor Pikachu. This was a second runner-up. Mingo is the artist. I just love this art. It's just fluorescent pastels. It looks like it was done in like almost like a charcoal style or something like that, but just over the top ridiculous colors. Phenomenal artwork. Make sure you check out the blog so you can see this one in person. Super unique. I could see this being some kind of promo card, right? Like a tropical island kind of thing. Pikachu doing shrooms. So funny. I love it. I just think it's super cool, and it almost looks like Pikachu has a little cocktail, but it's really just a flower.
Yeah, just sitting at a table waiting for its dinner.
Now, the judges' awards, and I'm sure that the reasons behind this are just more for like a technical merit, right? Because look at these cards here, Adam. Look at this artwork.
Yeah,
phenomenal,
that Arcanine is insane. Like phenomenal. The detail in the hair.
You called out this this Galarian Rapidash, I believe, back in the day when we were first talking about it.
Yeah, it looks like a cartoon. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Other than
all the artwork, phenomenal, so good. I remember seeing this Bulbasaur kind of just leaning into the sunlight. Super cool. I love this illustration contest. I'm glad that they made these incredible posts about it because looking at this fan art is super inspiring. And, you know, we talk about artists every week. Excuse me. We talk about artists every week, and we talk about these artists that do like thousands and thousands of cards, and that's always super cool. But knowing that right in the community, there's like these incredible, very capable artists that are doing something that feels totally different, that I think could have a place in a card. I don't know. I think that the creativity that comes from the community for some reason just has like a more organic feel. I don't know. Am I crazy for thinking that?
No. It's because it comes from the heart, and it's not their job.
Right? It's a work of passion, not of
like, hey,
man, that's
pay
so
the bills.
good. This Arcanine is so good. I love it. I love it so much. So shout out to everyone that participated in the illustration contest. Well done. Golf clap. Golf clap. Well done. Well done. All right, Adam, why don't you take us into this next article from Pokebeach.com?
All right, next article.
This is a wowzer.
Pokemon has released its latest figures reports, revealing a record 9.1 billion Pokemon cards were produced from March 2021 to March 2022. This is the second year in a row Pokemon has broken its annual record. 3.7 billion cards were produced the year before during the 2020 pandemic, which means 2021 saw a 246% increase.
Now,
holy cow.
What does that mean for 2022? That means that 2022 is going to be even bigger, right? Because the demand that has grown, that spiking growth,
and they've already got
pandemic,
new acquisitions of printing places.
Dude, the Pokemon Go set is going to drive this through the roof. But they actually call it out here that with the acquisition of Millennium Print Group, could this mean higher production in the States, especially, and they're just going to demolish the record. I'm very confident they're gonna demolish the record.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's another cool stat here hidden in this.
As of March 2022, over 43.2 billion cards worldwide in 13 languages and 77 areas.
So 43.2 billion cards in circulation, right? That have been released in circulation worldwide. But just last year, 9.1. That's just under 25% of all the Pokemon cards ever added to circulation happened in the last year. That is insane.
Justin, that's Digimon quality as well.
Stop.
No, Justin in the chat said he wants Dragon Ball Super card quality.
He says, so much bulk. Where does it all go? It goes back to the dealers that buy bulk for booster packs. That's so funny. But holy moly, dude, 9.1 billion cards. How will the Pokemon Go set influence this? Like, I just can't wait to see how it's available. I don't think you're going to be able to get it. I don't think you're going to see it. I think you're going to continue to see your local Walmarts and Targets stocked, but not with the Pokemon Go stuff. That's my bet. That's my gut feeling. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I figured no better way than talking about retail than to going over to Pokemon's own big box store, and that's PokemonCenter.com, and looking at what's available right now from the trading card game. For anyone to buy as of the time of the stream right now, you can get this product.
I think it'd be better to just say what you can't get.
Well, what is it that you can't get?
Well, it's still the TCG Pokemon Go Premium Collection with the the Radiant Eevee. And then you can't get a full booster box of the Astral Radiance TCG set.
Still gone. But look at the restocks. Brilliant Stars, Shining Fates, ETBs, back in stock. That's pretty wild. You can still get Fusion Strike booster boxes, no problem. But as far as...
You can't get the Evolution VMAX premium collections. Those are all sold out.
No, the premium stuff always goes. But we do have a couple different V boxes. Shining Fates collection, the $20 box, back in stock. This is
everywhere.
This is pretty good, though. I like this. There's something about Shining Fates cards. I just like the way they feel in my hand. So that's cool. $20, 4 boosters, the promo and of oversized. I'll take it on Shining Fates. But where's all the Pokemon Go product, Adam?
It's not here.
It's not here. So what you can get for Pokemon Go still is the Pokemon Go Center Elite Trainer Box Plus for $65. Is this just price gouging? Should they have just made this $60? Why 65?
Listen, all the ETBs at Target were $45, and all the packs are $4.49. Yeah, they're all of them have gone up. Everything's gone up.
Wait, what are?
I mean, not on Pokemon Center, but in general.
So see, that's why I like looking at Pokemon Center, because that's where you see the true MSRP.
You're getting 12 packs of Pokemon Go versus the 10 that you get.
10. Okay.
So it's a little bit better. I mean, I don't think $15 equates to 2 more packs, but you know.
But do you remember the days of price matching Amazon for like a $30 ETB and going to Walmart and price matching or whatever?
Yeah.
Dude,
2019, honestly, let's go.
That was like pre-Vivid Voltage, pre-pandemic, like, hi, I'd like to match this Amazon Prime order of $29.99 for a Vivid Voltage ETB. Those were the days. But
well, right now on Amazon, you can get. Let's see. What I was looking at something. Where is it? Oh, you can get the Bolton V box for $14.79 instead of the $20.
And not for nothing. The TCG player, you know, we typically think of for sealed product, right? But boxed product is pretty strong. So if I were to put Elite Trainer box, let's look there and see what they have going on here. Astral Radiance. So TCG player right now, Astral Radiance ETBs, $28.88 plus shipping. I'm sure you could find one with cheaper shipping. $35. Not bad.
Wow.
Not bad.
And the price just keeps dropping.
Yep. It's on the way down. So I think this is like what you're talking about. The restocks at the big box stores are driving the secondary market down. But I think Pokemon Go will be an anomaly. I really do. I think that'll.
Well, no, you got to think like a lot of people, like the Pokemon Go creators, like they have to be getting some sort of touch with the product, and then the Pokemon influencers, like the YouTubers, they're gonna get product. Like, I don't know how this is all going to work.
That's so little product.
I know. But, like, that product's going out. Then you've got all the product from pre-releases, like, from, like, all the pre-orders.
Right.
And then you have all the little stores that have bought them. And then you have all the big box stores. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're going to be jacked.
A
lot of people will want it.
We're 16 days away. 17 days away. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go window shopping and be like, come home with me, cards.
I'll get a play set and just send it to you. Don't worry.
Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it. Anyway, Adam, I think that is a show. I think we did it.
I think you're absolutely right.
It's a show. It's a live stream block of podcast.
Relishing all these all these cards on Amazon.
I've never bought singles off Amazon.
Oh, no. I don't do that, no. Because my luck, they'd be fake.
TCG Player for the win. Make sure you use the link in our description for TCG Player, our affiliate link. Doesn't cost you anything extra, supports the show. Bookmark that, John. Start your shopping experience from that link, and it helps us out.
For sure. Email us, info@specialconditionstcg.com. You can leave us a voicemail. You can send us a text, send us a picture. 732-835-8639. And Ken, you got anything else?
Nope. Thank you to everyone who joined us on our Twitch live stream. If you're still here, please make sure you drop us a follow and consider subscribing. We would really appreciate it. Share our stream. Share it with a friend. Tell a friend. Trying to build up our streaming and Twitch presence. We're doing these podcast block every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. You can catch an episode of Lured Up followed by Special Conditions, so make sure you check us out every week. Audio podcast will still be released as normal by the end of the week. But Adam, that is all I got. I'm done.
All right. Remember, trainers, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.